Scream 6 just got greenlit, baby. Let's talk about this.
What's your favorite scary movie? Hey, man.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing now.
Oh, blood on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes, death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we are talking about Scream 6 that literally just got announced and is greenlit and is going into production this summer. Holy crap, I cannot wait to talk about all this. But before I do that though, if you guys could like this video and subscribe if you're new here, that would be pretty dang sick. So getting into this though, oh my God. I mean, my head is like about to explode. I was literally at work when I got the news and I was like begging my boss to go home because I was like, come on, of course this is the one day I work at my dumb part-time job. But yeah, big news today for Scream fans. Scream 6 is happening. And this is likely because of the fact that the last Scream film was so successful. Currently it stands at $62.6 million domestically and over $100 million worldwide, which is Blumhouse money, baby. And that is like the Disney of horror over here. So the fact that it made so much money, the fact that it's been so successful, and like for the most part, I feel like people really liked it. That's a big deal. They have relaunched this franchise and breathed new air into it, which is so awesome because man, it really sucks that Scream 4 was a big bomb. It only made like 30 million or a little over 30 million. And that sucks, man. I feel like that movie deserved a lot more than that. They just really under advertised it. And I think the reason Scream 5 was so successful was because of all the crazy marketing campaigns. There was so much awesome marketing behind this film between the like the Airbnb stuff. They did that like 12 screams for the holiday event, the TikTok ARG. Like who does that for their movie? That's awesome. And it's no wonder this film was a success. They clearly cared about this, put a lot of love into it, and really wanted it to be a massive success. And it was. And the Radio Silence guys did an amazing job. Speaking of them, they put out a big statement today talking about the announcement of Scream 6 and said specifically, working with such a wonderful and talented family of creators and in the lineage Wes and Kevin so expertly built has been the thrill of a lifetime. And we're so excited to bring the next chapter in the Scream saga to life. Pretty vague, but still exciting. I mean, my thing about Radio Silence is I love them. I loved them before they were announced to be a part of this film. I saw Ready or Not and just fell in love. Before that, even I had seen VHS and I was like, oh, that last skit was so cool. Who did this? This collective called Radio Silence. Wow, okay. After watching all their films, it's amazing how they have grown as filmmakers. I mean, these guys started as just a little YouTube channel making these silly little videos and a few of them blew up, and now they're making Scream movies. Like, if that doesn't give you hope as a filmmaker, as a YouTuber, as a creative of any type, I don't know what will. That is awesome. I love their story. I love them as dudes. They just seem like the coolest people, and they're friends with like Dead Meat too. Like that's fucking sick, man. I don't know. I love these guys so much. Matt, Tyler, Chad, Guy, James, all you guys are just wonderful. And I'm so glad all of them are coming back to be a part of Scream 6. Yes, the exact same team behind Scream 5 will be here for Scream 6. And I think that's the best move. Even if you didn't like the film, let's compare this to what happened with the new Star Wars movies, which it's kind of hard to deny all the similarities between this last film and like the 7th Star Wars movie, which if you've never seen Scream 5, probably wouldn't bode well, but I swear it's much better than that movie. I swear it's much better than the 7th Star Wars movie. Ugh, yikes. But talking a little bit about that, the specific reason why even if you didn't like Scream 5, I feel like the next one is just gonna suck even more if they throw random new people on it, because that's exactly what happened with this 8th Star Wars film, Episode 8. And well, we know how people feel about that. For the most part, I feel like that film is pretty disliked. Most people would probably consider it the worst like main Star Wars film. I would assume. That's just assuming. I mean, maybe some people don't like 9 as much. I thought 9 was a minor improvement over 8, but still 7 through 9 is rough in my opinion. But if they end up changing the team at this point, it's just gonna get worse. Even if they're better, even if you think a better director could do it, I feel like it's just going to get worse because you got to continue this story. If you just restart a story at this point, it wouldn't make any sense. We have to follow the Carpenter sisters. We have to follow the Meeks twins and maybe Gail and Sydney in the next installment. If we didn't, at this point, it would just be kind of weird. And I don't think it would work. It would just be like a restart to this story which why would we do that at this point? We had this last film that was so successful with characters that a lot of people clearly liked. The film wouldn't have made $100 million if the characters sucked. So you'd have to continue the story, and if it was with new people, they would just mess up the story. It would go in a whole different direction. It would go left when it was supposed to go right because you'd have different creatives on board. That's just how it would go every single time, no question. But I'm so glad the exact same team is coming back. That's just bodes so well for this next film. It might even be better than Scream 5, honestly. If I was someone who didn't like Scream 5, I would think, okay, well now they have another chance to do it again, and they're a little more confident this time. Let's see what they do next. Honestly, I'm predicting right now Scream 6 is gonna be better than Scream 5. I'm saying it right here, right now, at the announcement. I think it's going to be a better film. I want to talk about one more thing real quick. Spyglass and Paramount said in a joint statement regarding the Scream 6 announcement, they specifically said, "We are tremendously grateful to the fans around the world who enthusiastically received our film. We can't wait for audiences to see what Radio Silence, writers Jamie and Guy, and Project X have in store for our Woodsboro family." So there's two things right there. So first of all, what I already had said, that it's the same team coming back to do it. Great, that's awesome. I feel like, once again, if it was another team of people, it might suck. There's that risk, running that risk. So the fact that it's the same people, I feel like this movie's gonna be even better. That's how I feel about it personally. But the other thing is they say that there's a new story for their current Woodsboro family. Now they don't say current, but that's what I feel like they're referring to. I feel like where else could this story go besides continuing the story of the characters we have that survived the end of this film? What else would they do? What, start with all new characters again? And what, Sam and Jenna, Sam and Tara just kind of like in the background? No, that's not what's gonna happen. They're gonna continue the story somehow. But how? That's the biggest question. What happens in Scream 6 that is going to be so big? I'm going to do plenty of theory videos coming soon, talking about like some crazy theories I have about them. They're just not enough to throw randomly at the end of the announcement video, of course. So this Sunday, I believe I'm going to be ranking the opening scenes from all the past 5 films, and I'll also be putting out sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, I'm not 100% sure. I'll be putting out a big theory video that I'm cooking up right now. I got a big theory on like what could happen in 6, and another thing that they could talk about regarding like social commentary in the film world right now. I got a big thing I kind of want to save that for another video though, because I would want to talk about that straight for like a whole 15 minutes or so, maybe even 20. It might be one of my half an hour long videos. I'm not gonna lie. It's a whole conversation, and I just got off of a 10-hour shift at Chipotle, and I don't know if any of you guys work in fast food, but wow, that'll kick your ass. That is some tough work right there. I used to work in a warehouse, man. I used to be an electrician and work in a warehouse, and honest to God, some days at Chipotle are as hard or harder than doing that shit, man. It's crazy. But anyways, staying on topic here, who's excited for a Scream 6? Who is super fucking pumped to see Ghostface coming into Woodsboro again, killing people? Because I'll tell you what, I'm pretty dang excited, man. My head's gonna explode. I'm so excited. Did you guys see that Texas Chainsaw Massacre video where I threw my headphones off? Yeah, this is gonna be one of the best years for horror, and we have a whole decade of it, I think. What do you guys think, though? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video where I talk about Scream 6 and kind of just lose my fucking mind. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and also support me on Patreon if you want to support this channel further. It really helps, like even just $1 a month, it really helps this page grow, and it supports my other crazy projects. For example, I'm making a Scream fan film right now. I'm doing a full version of Red Right Hand, baby. It's gonna be a whole ass movie, like a whole ass big movie with a budget and all that. We're getting the Kickstarter set up right now, and we'll have a big announcement for it real soon. Can't wait to talk about that with you guys. But yeah, make sure to check that out if you can. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.